Good morning, everybody. Alexandra from the Pretty Pink Rooster here, where we are styling and gifting for whatever your day brings. My store logo is, of course, the Pretty Pink Rooster. And I have a big 6-foot rooster outside, and people pull over and take selfies with it. And people have called me and wanted to buy my artwork that I have in the store. And everybody loves the rooster, and it's crazy to me to see how many people have connected with it. I want to continue to grow and fill my stores with the Pretty Pink Rooster merchandise.
Your brand is really the thing that will help build recognition and loyalty with your customers. And there's really two components of branding. There's the corporate brand, but I also want to talk about Alexandra and your own personal brand. Okay, so those are the two different pieces that we'll talk about. Let's start with corporate brand.
Okay.
I'd love to hear more about your logo. And I know that this is something that you've really spent a lot of time on when you started the Pretty Pink Rooster.
The meaning behind the rooster is really important to me. My dad and I created this business together, but he passed away before I could bring my store to life. My dad always would say he's the rooster and we're his little hens. He loved us so much. So when creating my logo, I wanted to incorporate my dad into this. I really wanted my customers to have that experience from coming into the store to even our packaging. Our motto is it's all about the experience and not the expense.
So then thinking about ways then from a marketing standpoint to promote your corporate brand even further, right? Mm-hmm. We've spoken about plans to expand your own Pretty Pink Rooster line.
Right.
And so that's a perfect way then to use your new items, whether it be jewelry or clothing or whatever it is that you develop, to gain more brand recognition. When you come into the store and you see Alexandra interacting with clients and the smile that she has, people want to be around that. People want to have that experience. The name of the game going forward as Alexandra expands is figuring out how to replicate her, how to replicate that experience for her customers in stores where she may not physically be able to be present. The second part of branding is to think about your personal brand. Now, you are the Pretty Pink Rooster, but how do we replicate Alexandra? So let's first start out with your styling appointments that you have with your customers. What are some of the characteristics of someone that you would want to bring on board to take on personal styling appointments?
So they would definitely need to have that warm quality to invite the customers in and really feel that they're special. That's so important.
And beyond that personality, there are processes, right? How to make an appointment, how the appointment should be conducted, training pieces that would need to take place.
So actually knowing that customer and knowing their personal style, and then knowing our inventory. So the stylist can come in and pull all of the items that they think would be best with the client in particular. And then we can go through really how to style and different suggestions on how to show different products.
Is there a way that you document that information about each of your clients so that you remember it for the next time?
So we definitely do. We keep on file if the customer wants to do a profile, their sizing, their likes, and this comes in handy when their husbands or boyfriends are shopping for them as well.
So you've now talked about a couple different components that come from your personal brand and the way that you do things now that would need to be repeatable. I know there's no way to clone Alexandra, but as you grow, you're going to need to have as many of those characteristics and qualities and processes be as repeatable as possible.
The whole creation of the Pretty Pink Rooster has been a leap of faith for me. I started off first online, and then I quit my job, not knowing what was going to happen. And then the next leap, and then the next leap, and then the next leap. The next step that I want to take is to have more locations nationwide and to franchise the Pretty Pink Rooster brand. Once I franchise my business, how do I make sure there's consistency amongst all of my stores?
Well, you want your customers to have the same experience no matter what store that they go to. So the feeling that they get walking into the store is going to be the same whether it's in New Jersey, or it's in Florida, or it's in California, and that they know that they're special and that they're taken care of.
How can I make sure that my messaging is consistent among all platforms?
So there's tools like LocalWorks, which allow you to make updates to store hours, store locations, and photos all in one place. And know that that information will be distributed to all databases across the web. From the time Alexandra started her business, everything that she did in terms of opening her store and operating her store and going online was completely self-taught. She's needed to grow as a professional and grow into a leader. And I've seen that over this time. And I just love that growth trajectory. That's really the realization of a dream from when she was growing up as a little girl. So it's incredibly satisfying to me as a business coach, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds.
This is the biggest leap that I've ever had to take to get to the next level. And I didn't know where to start. And then Sharon came and gave me the skills and knowledge to take that ultimate leap. I've learned so much through this coaching experience. I am so excited to see where the Pretty Pink Rooster goes next and to really continue on with those dreams and see Pretty Pink Rooster stores nationwide.